All right, so let's come up to a nice tall seat. Take a nice couple deep breaths. Let's relax the shoulders. Think about how you're breathing deep into the belly, creating expansion, openness, allowing the rib cage to rise and fall with the breath. Allowing the navel to rise and fall with the breath. Feel the crown of the head lift, extending the spine, dropping your shoulder blades down your back. Feeling into that breath, feeling into that space. Beautiful. Start to gently move the head around the circle, dropping the ear over to shoulder, chin down to chest, ear to the opposite shoulder, and then chin up to the sky. Gently moving around the circle. Just take 5 or so in first direction. Beautiful. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch, taking that circle back in the opposite direction. Beautiful. And let's start to move the rest of the spine, bringing our neck back to neutral. Inhale as you bring your heart forward, coming through seated hip circles. Exhale as you move back and around the circle. You're starting to loosen up the entire spine. Lifting heart and letting it sink back. Moving the chin, letting it drop down, finding more range in the neck. Beautiful. Bring yourself to the center, switching the crisscross of the legs, reversing that circle, lifting the heart and letting it sink, lifting the chin and letting it sink, feeling into our spine. Feeling into the back of the ribs. Beautiful. And taking it back to center, hands up to heart. Feeling into the movement of the energy moving through your body. Dropping your shoulder blades down your back, letting your heart lift open. Creating a little friction between the palms, connecting both hemispheres of the brain. Taking the hands nice and steady and feel into that electricity. Breathe with it. Let's call in our intention. Repeat it to yourself as you breathe it into every cell in your body, breathing it deep. Excellent. Interlacing our fingers, pressing the palms away. Take a deep inhale as you rise. Exhale, send that intention out to surround you. And let's inhale our arms right back up to the sky. Exhale as you drop one hand down, taking a nice side body stretch. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to the opposite side. Feel into the side of the waist, into the side of the ribs as you connect one side to the other. Stretching the arms up to the sky. Relaxing into that side body stretch. Go ahead and take one more, evening out your sides. Beautiful, nice. Coming into a nice tall twist, opposite hand to knee, looking all the way out over your back shoulder. Deeply breathing down the length of your spine. Good, inhale it back up. And over to the opposite side, hand to knee. One hand rooted right behind your seat. Deeply breathing down the length of the spine. Nice. Beautiful. Bringing it back to center. Let's take it up to tabletop. Take it just a moment for your wrists. Tucking one hand under, then the other. Good. And both hands to this or down to the mat. Fingertips back towards your knees. Just lean back gently. Nice. Good. Let's go ahead and bring those hands neutral. Inhaling as you open up the heart, lifting it open. Exhale as you press into the ground, rounding your spine up, coming into cat and cow, moving with your breath. Inhaling to pull the heart forward, exhaling as you press into the ground, rounding your spine to the sky. Feeling into the entire length of your spine. Breathe deep, feel into it. Let's just take a couple more cat and cow. Awesome. Beautiful. Let's bring our spine back to neutral. Extending our left leg straight back. Take the right hand, fingertips behind your ears. Nice wide elbow. Finding your balance here. Let's really zip up the core. Wrapping your left elbow back. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen everything out, opening the chest. Exhale, squeeze. Take just a couple more. Beautiful. Finish with an inhale to open up and exhale as you set down. Beautiful. Same on the opposite side. We'll extend that right leg, left fingertips behind the ear. Finding our balance, steadiness. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, open. Continue breathing deep. Try not to drop into the right shoulder. Staying strong in the shoulder socket, shoulder girdle. Let's do two more. Finish with an open. Exhale as you set down. Beautiful. Take a second if you need anything for the wrists. Otherwise, we move right to downward facing dog. Letting the heels start to sink to the mat. Let's bend gently to one knee, allowing the opposite heel to sink a little deeper. Really feeling into that. Nice stretch to our calf, hamstring, all the way up the leg. And then gently bending the opposite knee, switching the stretch to the other leg. Let's get even more powerful, pressing out of the hands, opening up our shoulders, maybe gently shake the head side to side, relaxing the back of the neck a little bit more, opening up the upper back. Beautiful. Rock forward to a plank. Good. We're going to take the hands a little narrow, feet a little wide. Take one hand up to the ear. Again, just like we did it in our bird dog variation. Nice wide elbow. Try to keep your plank as steady as you can. Wide elbows. Good. Nice and strong, nice and steady. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Good. And press it back to downward facing dog. Pressing deep out of the ground. Hips up to sky. Really reaching the sitting bones to the sky. Stretching, lengthening the back of your legs as much as you can. Deep, deep inhale. Powerful exhale. Let's come forward one more time. We'll do a second set. Nice and strong here, narrow hands. Think about active legs, active core, wide elbow. Nothing moves, as if both hands are still on the ground. Beautiful. Nice work. Let's just do one more on each side. Good. Exhale, down dog. Nice little wake up for the shoulders. Beautiful. All right. Inhale, onto the tippy toes. Look forward. Exhale, gentle step. Stepping up to your fingers. Inhale, lengthen out the spine. Bring the heart forward. Exhale as you fold it back down. Inhale to rise. Arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Pause with your intention. Inhale it up again. Open the heart up. Exhale as you fold, clearing the space. Inhale, halfway rise. Gently step to plank pose. Let's come all the way through our vinyasa. Beautiful sun salutation. This lovely bright Monday morning. Lowering down, leading with the heart. Inhale as you open the heart, go only as high as you feel comfortable. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let's go right back up onto those tippy toes. Look forward, launch forward with control. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe it up again. Lift the heart open. Exhale, fold. Nice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step plank. Continue that breath out as you lower to chaturanga. Inhaling to open your heart again to whatever degree you feel comfortable. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do one more. Go right into it. Up onto your tiptoes, inhale. Squatting back. Exhale as you step forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe it up again. Open up, lift. Exhale, fold. Nice. Nice. Lengthen heart forward. Exhale, plank. Lower. Inhale, open. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Shake the tail just a little bit in down dog, releasing the low back. Pressing out of your shoulders and stretch the chest towards the front of the thighs, just a little more. Deeper down dog stretch. Let's inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, rolling forward, landing those toes right between the hands. Let's just take a few breaths here in this nice high lunge, sinking into that hip flexor. Feels really nice this morning. Rock it back and forth. Let's get into those legs. Good. Nice work. Pause, high lunge. Let's open up that right arm. Putting a bunch of stuff back in its place right now. My back is popping. Everybody's lining back up. Oh, nice. Back down to center. Inhale, crescent lunge. I promise to be doing a lot of these types of poses today, so let's see if I can keep my promise. Take the hands all the way up again behind the ears or behind the head. Keep it interlace. Let's lean back with those hands. Opening up the chest. Nice. Good. Release. Let's open right up to warrior two. Again, we will not be here forever, I promise. Flowing back and forward and back and forward. Just a couple more, feeling into the body. And let's go ahead and straighten that forward leg. Take it back, reverse triangle, and then coming into triangle pose. A little shorter for stride if you like. Stretch it out. Wrapping the ribs open. Feel the ground to sky extension in your arms. Maybe take that top arm and extend it out towards your front wall. Feeling your ribs open. Beautiful. Come all the way back, reverse triangle. Nice. Gently bending into your forward knee, flow all the way down. Stepping to plank pose. Let's roll to the right side, coming into side plank. Pressing out of your shoulder. Hips stacked. Beautiful. Back through center. Coming down with control. Inhaling to open the heart. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Again, give a little wiggle to the tail. Open up your low back and release the low back. Let's inhale up the left leg, big stretch to the sky, floating forward, landing our toes right between the hands. Sink into your hip flexors for just a moment. Breathing into that right hip flexor, feeling that awesome stretch. And then give it just a little rock and roll back and forth. Nice. Pause, high lunge. Opening our left arm up to the sky. Yummy twist for the spine. Nice. And back down to center. We'll rise to crescent lunge. Hands behind the head. Rest the head back into the hands. Beautiful. Big heart opener on that one. Widen the mouth right open to warrior two. Our quads, I gotta tell you, Leslie, our quads are so just completely cashed. They're hurting just standing here. It's ridiculous. We have about a 4.5 mile downhill on Saturday that was just like, whoa. You'd think it was the uphill that would get us, but it was the downhill. Inhaling back, reverse warrior, exhale, side angle. Oh, feel into both sides of the waist, breathe with it. Nice, one more time, inhale it back. And take that side angle. And then as you come back, we can straighten our forward leg, doing that quad intermission. Stretch it back, opening up the side body. Nice. And then coming out to triangle pose. Stretching out long. Hands out to the shins. As we open the ribs. Nice. Keep the forward kneecap supported. A little engagement there in the quad. And as we extend our top arm. Beautiful. Nice. And all the way up. One more reverse triangle. And then flow down to the mat. Stepping to plank, we roll to left side plank. Beautiful, nice work. Coming back through center, slowly lowering. Inhaling to open the heart. And exhaling back to downward facing dog. Lifting the sitting bones nice and high. Pressing deep out of the hands. Maybe give the head a gentle shake side to side, relaxing the neck even more. Oh, that down dog feels so good today. Feeling strong and powerful in the shoulders, really pressing it out of the ground. Feeling the length and the space to the back side of the body. Let's inhale, right heels to the sky. Exhale as we step those right toes forward. Again, rising up crescent lunge. We're going to step it up to single leg balance. Coming up onto that right foot, windmill your left arm back, catching the toe. Coming up to foil dancer. Can you give that quad just a little more stretch? Arm all the way up to the sky. Gently start to lean in, pressing that left foot into the hand, opening up the heart. Very nice. Take a couple more breaths. Nice. And gently back. Good. Give the heel a good squeeze up to the seat. Nice. Gently step to pyramid pose, heel to heel, lining up on the mat. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold in. Good. Use the blocks if the ground is just a little far away. Gently drawing your right hip up and back, left hip down and forward. Relax the back of the neck. Think about stretching or lengthening your spine. So we're reaching through the crown of the head. Drawing that right hip back, lengthening the spine out as our heart leads down towards the toes. Beautiful. Gently shift your weight to your forward foot and step all the way back to a lunge. Bending our forward knee. Let's go ahead and set the back knee all the way down. Breathing into that low lunge position. We'll keep our left hand on the ground as we mill the right hand back. Gotta do it. Our BDQS, a stand quad stretch. Going for that foot and just stretching it out. Try to open up your shoulder. Good. Keep sinking forward and use your hand for support. Nice. Yes. Just go there. Just go as far as. Yeah. Keep the hip flexor in an open position. Rotate the shoulder. Very, very nice. Very nice. Gently release that foot. Yeah. We'll come back for pigeon in a little bit. Gently slide that foot out of the way. Go up to your tippy toes if you'd like. Otherwise, go from your knees and just gently through our vinyasa. Doing some very gentle vinyasas today. Good. Back to downward facing dog. Opening up the back. Deep exhales. Beautiful. Inhaling our left heel all up to the sky. Gentle float forward. Rising up, crescent lunge. Coming up to that single leg balance. Take our left arm up to the sky, right hand, right toe. Try to have your thumb connect with the big toe. So it's an open hand, open shoulder position. Pressing down into the ground through the left foot. And let's lean in. Leaning into it, leading with your heart. Opening up that right shoulder. Energizing the foot into the hand. Beautiful. Gently back. Nice. And a gentle step to pyramid pose. Heel to heel alignment. Level and square the hips right to the front of the mat. Inhaling, both arms up. Exhale, long spine. Relax the back of the neck, relax your spine, lengthening the spine. Find a few more deep breaths to lengthen. Maybe it's the hips. We can level those hips just a little more. Beautiful. Gently shifting your weight to your forward foot, stepping back to that deep lunge, dropping all the way down. Notice any tension in your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, and start to let all of it go. Beautiful. Our right hand will stay on the ground, left arm rolls back, catching the foot. This time we're holding on to the pinky toe. So again, shoulders in open position. Excellent, excellent job. Release. Nice. Go ahead and pivot yourself to your seat, coming into a wide angle. So find as much space as you can. So you can sit sideways on the mat if you like. Make sure you feel to have cushion under them. That's kind of my thing. Sitting up really tall. Oh, these are tight too. All kinds of tightness on this Monday. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open up the side body by going to our right foot with the strap over our hands. And we're going to go into a side stretch here. So taking the top arm and connecting it to the strap if we can to really reach that side body. Breathing into that space between our ribs and into the side of the waist. Reaching, opening the space from our hip bone to the lowest rib. Oh yeah. Peel the ribs around, try to open it up more. Nice. Come back in and now twist from the waist and pull over that leg. Lengthen out, deep breath, creating space. Excellent, excellent job. Unlasso that first foot. Come across to the opposite side. And we got to open up the side body. Oh, yeah. Breathing all the way down the side of the waist. Let yourself rest, melt into this pose. Beautiful, good. And coming up slow, pivot from the waist, and then extend again. Let's tuck the chin slightly so we're long through the back of the neck, extending through the crown. Very, very nice. Using each round of breath. Good. Gently come up. And then we'll go to the center. So let's make sure our knees are rotated up to the side and gently fold in. Go only as far as you can. You may even want to use your block for support. Just tuck it right up under the ribs and lean in. Oh, nice. I have to use the strap there. That's awesome. Good job. Very good. Dropping the shoulders. Let yourself lean in. Lengthen your spine. Beautiful. Slowly roll up. Now you can pivot if you're not sideways on the mat. You can change your direction however you need to. I'm going to roll to my right side and go right into pigeon from here. So I'm just going to roll into it. And again, do it kind of insane tightness today. I'm going to add a block right up under right thigh to help square me in this direction. Starting tall and sitting pigeon, pressing up, opening the heart. And then slowly walking yourself down, holding in deeper. Beautiful. Let's slowly come out of that first side. And I'm just going to pivot all the way over to my left side, just rotating on the mat. So you can just switch if you'd like to. Doesn't matter at all. So coming into that second side, again, I'm going to use the block under the seat to help square me to the ground today, since I would not be square on my own. Pressing the hands into the ground. Let's open the heart up. And then slowly walk it down. Long through the back of the neck. Chin in a slightly tucked position. Maybe peel your shoulders down just a little bit more. Take just a couple more breaths. Beautiful. This time you can gently walk out of it, coming back all the way to child's pose. Try resting the forehead down. Allowing the arms to really stretch and reach forward. Breathing into your mid-back, into the lower back. Allowing yourself to melt right in. Beautiful. Let's drop one shoulder down into a nice puppy pose twist, coming up onto the knees, hips above the knees. Deep breath into that spine. You can even take the forward arm and just stretch out if you like, or push off the ground into more of a rotation. Beautiful. Inhale through center. Excuse me. And we'll drop into the other side. Think about how you're channeling the breath all the way down the length of your spine. Beautiful. Gently come back through center and let's go ahead and roll right onto our backs. Starting with the knees hugged into the chest. Good. Just gently rock around a little circle here. Taking care into the low back. Maybe reverse that circle. Back in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Let's take the right knee over the left knee, coming into Gomukhasana. And just gently holding onto those feet, getting even deeper into the glutes. Try to rest the low back right down into the ground. Beautiful. Release the feet. Gentle shake with the legs. Switch the crisscross of the legs. And coming into Gomukhasana on your second side. Beautiful. Release that second side. Those legs, one more nice little shake out. Then go ahead and lay under your feet, knees bent. Let's take the block between the knees. Have your fingertips reach just to your heels. Middle finger can just touch. We're gonna roll the low back off the ground into your shoulders back. Now, isometrically, I want you to concentrate on pulling your heels like you're gonna do a hamstring curl and curl, pull your heels back up towards your seat. Okay, so against the ground, the energy is just pulling back versus pushing out through your toes. Pull back. So hamstrings lightly engaged, glutes lightly engaged, no pressure through the kneecaps, no pressure in the quads. And allow your heart to lift and open. Make your focus be on the back of your throat right now with your breath. Beautiful. And roll down. Set the block to the side. Give your low back just a little wiggle if you need it. Make sure that when you're lifted in bridge, your sitting bones are tucked to the backs of the knees. So we have a long, low back. And then let's roll back up. Imagine the block is still there, even without it. And then I want you to reach again, just so that your fingertips just ever so slightly barely touch the heels. Now I'm imagining our block. I'm gonna take one foot and reach it straight out. So knees stay next door neighbors, not elevating from the hip joint. We're just extending at the knee joint. Just extend and come back. Just the leg extension and back. So each time coming back, try to land right where you left the ground. Keeping the hips elevated. Good, let's give it 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Exhale, lower all the way down. Wiggle your feet so they're as wide as your mat and drop both knees over to one side. And then lifting to the center, going to the opposite side. Beautiful. Gently back into the center. Let's do one more nice twist. Crossing the right leg over the left. And rolling to that left side with the legs. Nice deep exhales here. So relax the back. Good. Inhale through center. Switch the crisscross of the legs and let the legs fall to the right, left leg on top. Beautiful. And inhale back through center. Maybe give yourself a little squeeze here. If you'd like to lay out flat in Shavasana, that's just fine. Or maybe take the opportunity to do maybe a restorative bridge. Legs up the wall would feel really nice today. Now that I've got all this open wall space where I can do legs up the wall. It's like, yippee, open walls. But I think I'm going to do restorative bridge. So taking the block right behind the nice flat part of the sacrum. And then I'm just going to inch those shoulders away, creating just a bit of traction. And I like to set my feet a little wide and let the knees tap inward to open up that sacrum just a little bit more. Feeling into those nice deep exhales as I melt into the ground. Beautiful. Let's gently bring ourselves back. Sending a little wave down to those toes, down to your fingers. Maybe hugging the knees back up and into the chest, or taking a big stretch. Just take whatever final stretches or wiggles feel like they need to happen. And then we can gently roll to one side and press up to our seat. Coming back into that nice tall seat. Let's take the hands open on the knees, allowing ourselves to be open to all the opportunities today has in store for us. Repeat your intention to yourself just a few more times. And then taking the hands up to heart center, taking a moment to send out a little extra love and encouragement today. And taking a moment to invite extra love and encouragement back in. Namaste.